సార్ సాయి సార్ ఫ్రమ్ సుమన్ టీవీ. యాక్చువల్గా పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ గారి పేరు, పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ గారి స్వాగ్, పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ గారి స్టైల్ ద్వారా కొన్ని వందల సినిమాలు ప్రమోషన్ అయ్యి హిట్లు కూడా అయ్యాయి. అలాంటి పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ గారు మొట్టమొదటిసారిగా ఆయన సినిమాకి ఆయనే ప్రమోషన్కి వచ్చారు. ఇది చాలా ఆశ్చర్యంగా ఉంది అందరికీ కూడా. సో సెకండ్ క్వశ్చన్ సార్, యాక్చువల్గా హరిహర వీర మల్లులో పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ గారే, ఉస్తాద్ భగత్ సింగ్లో కూడా పవన్ కళ్యాణ్ గారే. బట్ ఓజీ జస్ట్ ఒక గ్లిమ్స్ వచ్చిన ఆ ఒక్క దానికి వచ్చిన రెస్పాన్స్ కానీ హైప్ కానీ ఈ రెండు సినిమాలకి ఎందుకు రాలేదనుకుంటున్నారు?
ఈచ్ ఫిల్మ్ హ్యాస్ ఇట్స్ ఓన్ యూనిక్ అండ్ ఈచ్ ఫిల్మ్ ప్రతి సినిమాకి ఎలా ఉంటుంది అంటే దాని యూనిక్ పొజిషనింగ్ ఒకటి ఉంటుంది. It will find its own way. When I did certain films, why when some films get the hype, why other film doesn't know? This film has a lot to, because this film is underrated. Because in contemporary times we are more prone to violence. We like more grey shades. The true hero for me is a Dhirodhattudu. You know what is that? A true hero, for me it is a very textbook hero for me. For me, Rama is the hero, Krishna is the hero. So I want my heroes to be like that. But contemporary times, we like heroes with grey shades. Someone who is not too picture perfect. One who's got a lot of negative shades. I think the contemporary psyche of the society is more into grey. People have become more grey than black and white. I think that's one reason. But any good film, if it is narrated, if it is conveyed properly, once you get into the film and if you see the experience of it, I think you'll get it later. That's what I feel personally. And frankly speaking, I assume myself as a regional actor. I never confined Mansmurthiya. I confined myself for Telugu films. I never opted for Tamil. I never opted for Hindi. Because my comfort zone is or my area of working is, I felt more comfortable in Andhra or more of confined to Telugu film industry. But I can share an experience with you. The size of Telugu cinema, how it went. I did one of my film called Bangaram. I went to Israel in 2007 or I think around before 2010. Suddenly, I went to Israel, I went to some Indian restaurant in Jerusalem. Suddenly I had seen some Palestinian gentleman was looking at me. I thought he's going to attack me, whatever. I was thinking, I was having different thoughts. But he said, are you Pawan Kalyan? I said, yeah, how do you know? I was the least expected area. Imagine in Jerusalem. I said, I keep watching your films in ZTV. Then I realized, okay, Telugu films are being dubbed into Hindi. Till then, my producers never told me because maybe I might ask more money. So they never told me. So for me, I think the great part of our country right now is the boundaries have been wiped out from regional cinema. There is no cinema of Telugu or Tamil. It is Bharathi film, cinema. I'm very glad it is not about money. It is about the cultural integration happen. We are accepting cinema from South. Always cinema, Hindi cinema is always accepted in the southern parts of India. I'm a big fan of Amitabh Bachchan. I'm a big fan of, I used to really admire Jackie Shroff when his Hero was released. And I used to like all Hindi old songs, Kishore Kumar, everything. But post 90s or post 2000, especially from 2010 onwards, I don't know about political leaders. The people of India, people of Bharat, they have really integrated through cinema. And the barriers of South, North, everything have been wiped out. It came out no matter good cinema is there, we're going to accept it, we're going to receive it. And the adoration and the love which is being shown on, especially from actors of South, it quite amazes me. I'm truly, truly grateful, not in terms as an actor, not in terms of because I'm an actor, I'm saying. For me, I felt more than the political leaders, it is the art which is integrating India more than the political leadership itself. That's what I feel extremely great. And I'm fortunate, I'm a part of that, both the worlds, both politics and cinema. And this film, I think, will do the needful, it will enhance that integration more. That's what I feel.
Sir, Meena Sundaram from Chennai. Sir.
హరిహర వీర మల్లు రిలీజ్ అవుతుంది ప్రపంచవ్యాప్తంగా అందరూ చూస్తున్నారు. మీరు 10 సంవత్సరాలు ప్రభుత్వాన్ని పరిపాలిస్తాం, 10 సంవత్సరాలు మేము తప్పితే ఎవరు రామనే ప్రభుత్వాన్ని చెప్పి పడగొట్టారు. ఈ సినిమాలో కూడా నేను రావాలని కోరుకుంటున్నారు, పొక్కుతున్నారు, కొంతమంది రాకూడదు అనుకుంటున్నారు. వీరమ్మలు చెప్పింది వినాలి అంటున్నారు. మీకు ముందే తెలుస్తుంది సక్సెస్ డెఫినెట్గా. ఈ మాటతో డెఫినెట్గా సినిమా చరిత్రలో నిలిచిపోతుందని చాలామంది కోరుకుంటున్నారు.
If it happens, well and good. But I personally feel, I think we have given our best. Because I conceived the last Jijia part and the action sequence, and most of our people who came from elsewhere parts of the country, let me tell you, I'm a trained martial artist, and I used to do my own action choreography, and I'm also a screenplay writer. I used to contribute for my cinema. That's why I'm so tired of doing 7 films. It likes an experience of 70 films. I burned myself. So after a long time, amidst this political feud, what I was going through then, and the political load and cinematic load, and also the additional I took charge as for the climax part, I want, when dharma is being taking a hit, a particular situation is in, so much of injustice keeps happening right in front of our eyes. There will be groups of people, like tons of people will be there around, but no one responds unless someone comes forward. So that kind of situation is there in the cinema, and which would talks about dharma. When your dharma is being violated, don't sit idle. Take an action. That is one element of this film, which I'm happy that I could take that idea forward in this film. And when మీరు అడిగినట్టుగా డైలాగ్స్ ఇవన్నీ ఏంటంటే, I don't mix politics and cinema. For me, politics, whatever I wanted to do, I am more committed and I'm more mad in opposing the real life thugs in politics. In cinema, I do less. So that's why I want cinema to be always a wholesome entertainer, never to link with politics. That's what I believe in. So, but certain words, certain dialogues might match up with what is happening in my personal life, as you rightly quoted, Mirannadaniki. But apart from that, I hope this film becomes, with all your support and blessings, this film reaches out to the wider audience. I would be more happy. And frankly speaking, this film has, very strangely, I had gone through such experiences in my life. You know, all of you know that I don't say I'm a big star or something, but I know I'm quite popular. That's all I know. When I opted for politics, in Rajikiyalloki vachin tarvata, there were times when I want to do a film, no one is there to narrate a story to me, because this guy is in politics, we can't trust him anymore. So people stop telling stories to me. People stop coming to me to make me part of the film. Even the very financiers whom I supported, నేను ఎవరైతే సపోర్ట్ చేశానో, నా సినిమాకి ఫైనాన్స్ కూడా ఇవ్వలేదు నాకు. దట్స్ ద ప్రైజ్ ఐ పెయిడ్ ఫర్ బీయింగ్ ఇన్ పాలిటిక్స్. So that kind of difficulties also had gone into this. Its only thing is, we want, the slogan is the dharma, battle for dharma. So when you try to uphold dharma, when you do battle for dharma, you go through all the turbulence. In fact, I had gone through turbulence for this film, even in a financial way. So finally, it was a bit challenging for us even to release this film. Apart from being, I'm widely known in the entire country, but when it comes to cinema, I was not able to compete with other actors. Because they're professionals. For me, I have chosen my passion for politics, passion for my country, passion for our society, passion for the dharma has costed my professional life, which is a burden for me. So that's why this film, I said to the producers, I said, you don't have to pay me money. That's okay if you don't pay me money. In fact, I supported from other aspects to get this film released. My only intention is not about making money. It is about taking this film as widely as possible, as wide reach it could get. That's the deal. And what do I get in return is, I want people who in this message of this film and the content of this film should be able to reach, and especially during Mughal times, what we had gone through. The concept of jizya, because history keeps on repeating itself. Unless we understand the history, we cannot correct the past. I think that one aspect really helps this film. So I want this message to go across. That's why I seek your help and I sought your support.
This is related to cinema industry problems, not about this Telugu film industry. That entire Indian film industry facing the problem. మీరు అన్నారు చూసారా, నేను సినిమా తీయాలంటే ఒక యుద్ధమే చేయాలని. రియల్ అగ్రీ విత్ యూ సార్. నేను దాసరి గారి దగ్గర ఉన్నప్పటి నుంచి కూడా చూస్తున్నా. ఒక ప్రొడ్యూసరు స్క్రిప్ట్కి పూజ చేసిన రోజు దగ్గర నుంచి ల్యాబ్లోంచి స్క్రిప్ట్ అది ప్రింట్ బయటకు వచ్చే వరకు కూడా ఎన్ని కష్టాలు పడతాడు అన్నది అందరూ చూస్తున్నాం సార్. అది వచ్చిన తర్వాత థియేటర్లోకి ఇంకా రాకుండానే, థియేటర్లో షో పడకుండానే ప్రీమియర్ షో రివ్యూస్ అని స్టార్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు. సినిమాని కిల్ చేసేస్తున్నారు. ఏదో విధంగా కష్టాలు పడి సినిమా వచ్చిన తర్వాత ట్విట్టర్ రివ్యూ.
That's what I'm saying. You have to achieve, like I said, you have to wage a battle. Nothing comes out easily, no. Even a simple meal, you have to fight a battle for it. So for me, let us get up for a battle. People will say things. How do we come out? That's what we stand for. Because for me, if I would have been a scary guy, if I would have been a timid guy, I'm not a darpoke.
Sir, మీరు ఫేస్ అయ్యారు సార్. ప్రతి ఇండస్ట్రీలో కూడా
No, that's how we had to come out. Why people say that మనం అట్లా అనకూడదు. మనం ఏంటంటే మనం చేయాల్సింది, వాళ్ళు ఏం చేసినా కానీ ఇదే భయాలు, మీరు చెప్పిన భయాలు నేను ఉంటాయి. Do you think we could have brought down this government of 151 seats to 11 seats? No. What you need is mad commitment, mad belief in yourself. When we could do for the politicals, why can't we do it for the cinema? Cinema is, when compared, it's more easier.
మీరు చాలా కాలం తర్వాత సినిమా ఇస్తున్నారు. మీ ఫ్యాన్స్ చాలా కాలంగా వెయిటింగ్. అయితే ఇప్పుడు ఒప్పుకున్న సినిమాని కంప్లీట్ చేసి మళ్ళా అవుతారా? అప్పుడు సినిమాలు ఇస్తూ ఉంటారా?
My commitment is for politics. If I had to choose between cinema and politics, I always choose politics. But
స్టార్ట్ అయ్యారు. అది సపరేట్ క్యారెక్టర్. తర్వాత రాయర్గా, పోలీస్ ఆఫీసర్గా గబ్బర్ సింగ్, వకీల్ సాబ్ చూసాం. ఇది ఒక డిఫరెంట్ క్యారెక్టర్. ఏ క్యారెక్టర్ బాగా ఎంజాయ్ చేశారు?
every character I do, a part of will be there. But in Hara Veera Mallu, the climax part is me. Thank you, Jai Hind.